Hello and welcome back to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel, your source for all things Everton. My name is Thomas and this is your starting 11 video for our game against Chelsea on Saturday. Obviously Marco Silva's gone, he went last night. Duncan Ferguson's taken temporary charge and will be the manager coming up for the game. So in terms of formation, it's less certain. Obviously Silva's been playing the 5 at the back recently. The players are probably more used to a 4-2-3-1 and something that might contribute to that, Yerry Mina is a doubt. So if he doesn't play, we'll obviously have to switch back to a 4-2-3-1 because we don't have enough centre-backs. And also injured are Seamus Coleman and Fabian Delphin. Obviously, Gbamin and Gomez are still out injured. So in terms of the formation, I think we'll probably go for a 4-2-3-1 if Yerry Mina is a risk. Obviously, Pickford will be in goal. Obviously, with Coleman being out, Sidibe at right back. He had quite a nervy game against Liverpool. Obviously, got brought off quite early. But he's the only right back and someone has to play there, so I'd imagine Sidibe will play. And then onto the centre-backs with Yerry Mina injured again. We're pretty much kind of stuck in a corner. We're going to be Michael Keane and Mason Holgate. To me, that sounds a bit scary. Obviously, Keane's been suspect. He was quite suspect against Liverpool. And Holgate sometimes has moments which no one really expects. He does make mistakes. He is quite young. So that centre-back partnership will be interesting. Might cause a few nervy moments, but I would imagine we're probably going to sit back quite deep, kind of protect the point more than anything on Saturday. Then at left back, Lucas Digne, obviously he hasn't really done anything wrong this season. I can't see Leighton Baines coming back into the squad yet. And Lucas Digne is obviously probably, he was our player of the month last season. He's probably been one of our player of the month. He was player of the year last season, and he's probably going to want to be one of our best players again this season. Then to the two midfield. Obviously, with Sigurdsson will imaginably be in the number 10. So the two in defensive midfield, I think it'll be Davies and Schneiderlin. Obviously, we've had midfield problems with 3 of our starting midfielders are out at the moment. So with Davies and Schneiderlin, I think they'll offer more defensive cover, which is what I'd imagine Duncan Ferguson will be after. I don't think we'll be playing particularly exciting football, but we'll be looking to protect the result, hit them on the counter maybe. So we'll be looking to sit deep because Chelsea are quite a counter-attacking team, as Duncan Ferguson addressed himself. So I'd imagine we will be more defensive, and obviously a midfield with Schneiderlin is naturally more defensive. He likes to pass sideways, he likes to pass back, but he doesn't like to pass forwards. A few people have been questioning Tom Davies recently. To be honest, I think he's been playing all right. He had a poor game against Liverpool. Leicester. He made a couple of mistakes, but obviously the loss wasn't his fault. And then against Liverpool, he was a bit nervy as well, but in a midfield where Sigurdsson didn't touch the ball for 20 minutes, you're asking a lot of a young lad. So I'd imagine he'll start again, especially since we have so few players in the midfield at the moment. Then onto the right wing, I'd imagine Richarlison will play there. He is kind of our only right wing in the moment, apart from Theo Walcott, but I can't really see Richarlison coming out of the team. He's definitely been our best player again this season. And obviously with Bernard and Iwobi on the left, it's unlikely that Richarlison will be on the left, but I can see him starting on the right. Then obviously Gylfi Sigurdsson, everyone's not a fan of Gylfi Sigurdsson at the moment. He'll probably be in the number 10. It's so frustrating. He started in central midfield and defensive performance against Liverpool. Well, it tried for it to be a defensive performance, didn't work. One long ball over the top every single time, got our defence. Sigurdsson was absolutely a passenger again. I think he completed 14 passes and then didn't touch the ball between the 62nd and 79th minute. So he has to improve so much if going into this game. I can see him potentially being dropped for Iwobi. However, I'm not sure Duncan Ferguson's going to take many risks. I can see Sigurdsson starting. He is kind of the natural player that you think of when you come to the number 10. So with Sigurdsson at number 10, I can imagine Iwobi will be on the left. Bernard has come back from injury. He played a few minutes at the end of the Leicester game. He played a lot of the Liverpool game. Obviously didn't have much chance to impact it though. I can see Iwobi starting again with Bernard coming on later. I don't think Bernard might not be fully fit so far, and obviously he was kind of thrown in midweek against Liverpool, so we'll be wondering to see if he's completely fit as well. And then a striker, I can see it being Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Duncan Ferguson's going to want someone who can head the ball. I can imagine there will be some long balls. I reckon he'll be important on the knockdown. He is kind of more of a Duncan Ferguson type of player than probably Moise Keane. Moise Keane's obviously much better on the skills. Obviously we all want to see Moise Keane. I think we're probably going to have to wait till the new manager, the new permanent manager, whoever that may be, to see Moise Keane. I don't think Cheng Tosun's done enough to be in the squad at the moment, be in the starting 11, so I can see him being on the bench as well. And then DCL, he was all right against Liverpool. He should have definitely had a penalty against Van Dijk. I thought it was a shocking decision by VAR. But obviously there was a lot of decisions which didn't go our way on Wednesday. Not going to dwell on that though, this is only a start 11 video. So just to recap, it's a pretty generic team, nothing too out there, but I can't see Duncan Ferguson really taking many risks before a new permanent manager comes in. So John Pickford in goal, Sidibe, Michael Keane, Mason Holgate and Luke Digne. Then two defensive midfielders of Morgan Schneider and Tom Davies. Richarlison on the right, Sigurdsson in the 10, Iwobi on the left, and then Calvert-Lewin up front. Maybe with Bernard coming on later on for a bit of pace, and who knows, maybe we'll even get to see Moise Keane. So thank you very much for watching. Let's hope for a good result on Saturday. Let's see what Duncan Ferguson can do. I hope we get 3 points, obviously. Is that wishful thinking? Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't take long to get a permanent manager as well. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And yeah, let's hope for a good result on Saturday.